them. So what'd you say, Grim? It's like, yeah, it's pretty bad. You watch a doco on Halloween outfits for the younger generation, and a lot of them look like something out of an adult toy shop. It's bad. One kid wanted to dress up as a nurse, but there was nothing left but adult-looking ones. Yeah. Plus, also, kind of the our generation as adults, our definition of like how certain costumes look as well is very different than, say, our parents' generation and stuff. So like if my mum was to say dress up as a nurse for Halloween, for instance, she would probably dress up in more like, you know, one of those old like light pink kind of like covers everywhere kind of very professional looking things with like the little tiny hat type thing and like closed in soft shoes. Whereas my generation would dress up more so in like, you know, the ultra short, boobs exposed, almost ass hanging out, kind of like short white dress that everybody knows with like the red cross on it and the little hat and yeah, the biggest fucking stilettos you can possibly find. So I'm gonna try to go somewhere around here. For no other reason than I am finally on Erangel and it's a birthday celebration. But yeah, every generation kind of like goes beyond the previous one. This is something I actually realized when I was back in school, to be fair, was that each generation tried to outdo the last. And it was most noticeable when people tried to celebrate the last year of school. So they'd have a look at what the previous year's party was like, and they'd try to emulate it, but then they'd try to take it one step further or try to do it better. And all it would end up doing is just being like a really, I don't know, it just kept getting worse every year. And I just kind of like noticed that in a lot of ways. Like, for instance, I went to school with a lot of people that cheated to get their driver's license. That horrifies me because I'm like, I still roughly live within the same region-ish. And so I know there's a whole heap of women out there that are inappropriately licensed and don't actually understand how to drive. And I probably went to school with them. And the thought of that as an adult woman, you know, sometime later, it's like, well, great. If I encounter one of these people on the road, they legitimately don't know what the fuck they're doing. What kind of gun is this? We got a VSS and a... Okay, that's not really useful. Let's get up here. There's a whole heap of people in this area. But yeah, I just kind of like look at like that. And the thing is like, the bar gets passed down each year, so it just keeps getting worse. I'm definitely keeping this gun. Vector's super fast, but I would prefer that. Rid of that. You can have this. You can have that to help stabilize it. Let's get some guns done. I already have some good helmets and stuff. I thought I missed something. Give me that. And I'm not in the circle, but by like how much? Okay. I should have dropped where I had planned. Is this going to fit one of these two? Yeah, it will. Cool. Alright. Can I see either of you? You sound like you're in a house fighting. Oh, last second I saw it. I could probably poke my nose out and see if I could hit anybody. I feel like a sitting duck here. Alright. That was not how I planned to get over that, but it's fine. Sort of almost sounds like it's like lightly raining in game, but like it's okay if it is. Oh, this is open. Yeah, if it's like lightly raining or something in the game, I don't really care. I just don't know if it's a stream. Ooh. I had the right gun out. Yeah, I do have them to fucking worry about. I should be able to dispatch this guy with a scar. Yep. Dispatched cleanly. Oh. Okay, look. Look, just lay down for a hot second. I would definitely much prefer that. Alright, let's keep running. Get that loaded up. I'm running past, like, the worst area over here, too. I actually don't mind when it rains in this game. It's very nice. Alright. Every so often, when I hold down the shift key, I get this US, English, United States, whatever keyboard fucking thing come up. And you guys can't see it, but I can. And it prevents her from running. It pisses me off because, like, it's still there now. And it's not going to go off until it shifts up or down. I honestly don't know if it fucks around with, like, my typing of keyboard. I'll have to find you in a moment. I really don't want to just be out in the open next to this. Kind of looks like that door is open. Somebody's run out here beforehand. I'm concerned when that guy runs out eventually. I probably should run towards the line, hey? I do that the most in this game, I swear. I am usually like... I have a rough idea of where I've got to go, but I kind of like run sideways around it. Eventually I get in the circle, but I'm usually like dealing with the blue by that point. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if DMC maybe had like some snowy areas. What the fuck? Where are you? I see. Hold up. You're up here somewhere. Where are you? Are you here? I heard something. Right, I'm gonna go up tree to tree and come up to you. You're either just up here. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, so I'll close the gap on you. Seriously? I honestly feel like so many of these guns are nerfed. That was a straight in the face shot. And that didn't kill him immediately. It's okay if it took it down to like within a couple of like centimeters of the bar or something, but still. I was trying to figure out if that was leggings or something. I think it is, because I'm like, those pants look like he got eaten by a zombie, mate. Somebody's shooting like crazy down here. Okay. There's another person with an orc on the map. I'm starting to feel like I vaguely remember this happening one of the previous birthdays. Also, I have like... I'm not quite sure how to describe this. I guess for people that have Crohn's, maybe you guys might understand this. But like, I have like a bellyache going on. And when I have a bellyache like this, I get like this really awful... it feels like a flavored breath or something like that. Not necessarily a smell of a breath, but it just feels like I can taste something. And it tastes fucking awful. And it will do it until the point where the pain has stopped and I've like, you know, either use a toilet or it's just gone away over time or something like that. Like whichever does it with my Crohn's at the time. But like I have that nasty, awful like gut pain and mouth flavor thing going on at the moment, and it's so distracting. It's like I feel like I've got bad breath, but it's not like I just like woke up bad breath, or it's not like, I don't know how to describe it. It's more of a taste than a smell. And I know it's not like something else because I have been like sipping on Coke and a chocolate Easter egg this whole time, so yeah. I saw that message. Give me a sec. I'll permit it in a second. I just want to get behind the trees down here. I will also get a good chance to just see over here because somebody's over here. I just don't know where. And to answer your question, Grim, it's not like that. Like, I do understand where you're coming from. Like, some people, when they get like really bad belly pain and stuff like that, like that's all they need. And that's not quite how Crohn's works. The belly pain is usually inflammation of like some part of my intestines, and I'm guessing the flavor is like a malabsorption thing or something. It's kind of like you know how like sometimes you can get a metallic taste in your mouth, and most people understand that description. It's like it tastes metallic. Like this is kind of like that, but it's not metallic. It's something else, very, very specific, and it only happens when I get this pain. So that's why it's very hard to describe if you don't have Crohn's. It's like I don't imagine most people encounter this kind of flavor and situation. Yeah. My vest is still in good nick, hey? Scope. This is actually a pretty good little place. Like, as far as, like, hidden and shit. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I spent probably, I would say, 70% of my original games sitting in a bathroom like this, or here with the door shut, and just waiting for a player to walk in to shoot. Because that's how shit of a player I was in the beginning. And I enjoyed that. People playing squads with me, or duos, fucking hated it. Because they would die, because they'd run in and do, you know, the dumb thing by, like, jumping in and, yeah. Anyway, I would, like, still be alive, and I'm obviously not going to kill anybody, but I'll get all the way near the end. And I'd be like, cool, so anyway, I'm in a room, and they'd just be like, go off and watch a show. Nowadays, I'm like, especially, like, these little huts, too. I used to hide in them a lot, too. And there was, like, some really good ones where they had, like, you put something down at the other end of the room or just inside the door, like pretty far in the door. You could bait somebody into walking inside and getting shot while they're busy looking at the thing. I used to do that a fair bit. I'm going to try to take this ferry. I know that there's a ferry here. I also do want to try to get, at some point this morning, hopefully, I want to try to get one of those plane drop boxes that's over there. Just to see what's in it for the 6th anniversary. Okay, so where do I take the ferry here? There was a 4x scope in there. In its own right, that would be brilliant. There's a yellow... That must be it. I'm totally going to miss it. I hope I don't, because I don't know how frequently these come past, and I can't really wait for another. Come on, you can do it! Make it! Yeah! We're on it! I was totally thinking I wasn't going to make it. This thing's so loud. I've never been on this. It's pretty cool. I could, like, probably roughly jump off here and it'd be alright, actually. It comes in a lot closer than I thought it would. I might actually do that. Yep. Whee! I'm so glad I made it on that because I did not want to have to swim across the channel here. Because it goes all the way over there, right? I was like considering just coming in there and coming in the side. But now that I think about it, I'm like, if I come into here, I'm literally injecting myself in the middle of this map without like anybody being prepared for it. There's not a lot of buildings here, by the way. I'm thinking it's going to bounce back this way. I kind of maybe want to go this way and try out these buildings just quickly. No real loot I specifically want to get. Maybe a little bit better medical stuff. I saw you. We're running an SKS. I'm thinking they maybe saw me. Judge by them being like perfectly behind the tree. Yeah. Come on. Two shots by an SKS has to hurt. There we go. Also, I noticed I do a lot of crotch shots in all the games I play, and I'm not really sure what that's about. Like, I know you're supposed to aim up for, like, the head and that does the most damage and kill them faster and shit, and I just don't. Alright. Oh, some medical stuff. Can help. I don't really need, like, that much of it. I actually might cancel that one. I should be able to get this up mostly by this alone. That was lucky, though, to roll across somebody like that. You could be useful. Well, that would also be brilliant, but, you know, not going to really affect this game because they don't really have a breeding thing. I can just imagine if that was the case, it would be the worst thing possible for the population. Alright, my vest and all that's kind of okay. Was there a bigger... There was one. Okay, I'll grab a fresh vest. Oh, there it goes again, so it's actually not too bad. I don't know how frequently they are coming across, but I should be able to at least tell later when I'm, like, watching a video back to, like, make sure everything's all good and everything. Okay, so... It's definitely coming up into here. I sort of want to be about here somewhere, but I will move up. I might go check out these buildings over here just because I can. Why the fuck not? If I'm not running around doing something, the fuck am I doing? Let's put that one away. I think my energy drinks might heal me enough. Maybe? I hope. Yeah, depending on the length of the game, I really only have enough time for maybe 1 to 2 more rounds before I have to stop. So I'm really happy that I got Erangel today, though. Like, if I'm going to have the 6th anniversary games, I like the fact that I at least got this map. Okay, so there's definitely still people across the beach. Man, that fog is thick. I didn't realize... Like, yeah, I guess they do have the fog thing, but I always forget that it exists. Look, if there's at least 2 people across there, that's going to be 2 people lost. Mind you, that tip area is still in. Somebody drowned. It would be very difficult to spot people at the moment. Come on, shut the door. Jesus Christ. I also used to put in a lot of effort for hiding my movement between buildings. If that's nearby, I'd love to get it. I was going to say, what the fuck happened to my sound for a second there? Oh, come on. That looks like where it was before. I didn't realize how close I was to bridge. I am not willing to swim out to that. It's not even going to be close to the water's edge. Somebody will come driving over here, though, for it at some point. If somebody's got a boat, they might get it. For a second there, I thought I could hear a buggy. These parts go on any of my guns? Not really, hey? Alright. Let's just equip the grenade, because when I need a grenade, I'm going to need it. Got cloning as one of the, one-way doors mod. That's interesting. I wish I could see. Jesus Christ. That also reminds me, I haven't put my glasses on. I looked at it right before I started, and I'm like, no, I'll put it on in a moment. And now it's just too late. It's fine. Been doing alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go perch over there for a moment. Yeah, Grim, you gotta stop smoking in Erangel, for fuck's sake. I can't even see, man. I was gonna make a joke about, like, you know those, like, fog machines you get in, like, clubs and shit, but I'm like, yeah, I wasn't really, like, going anywhere with that. And, I'm like, still, this area is too large for even that to be, like, an efficient use of it. I have this feeling that I want to be over here. I don't know what the feeling is for, like, if this is where it's going to be, like, close to the end or something. But I feel like this is where I want to be, is, like, right about here somewhere. I'm just going to put a dot where I exactly am. Just see what happens with that. Because sometimes the game does, like, work in on it. There's a whole bunch of houses down here. I don't know if they were the ones that I went in before. I think they are. Like I said, that area where the box dropped down the water, there will be people going out there. Yeah, it's a pretty good spot. I mean, this fog coverage is going to make this game fucking hard. Unless somebody's shooting, I'm not going to be able to see them very easily. Our shrubs. Oh yeah, I spent a lot of time hiding in shrubs like this. And I'll tell you what, it does not give you protection from long distance, because a lot of people don't have field of view on very high, and they don't have render distance up very high. I do. I like how the game looks, and I see stuff just fine. But a lot of people don't have that on. So in the distance, like, say where that tree is there, the grass underneath it wouldn't exist, and it would just be an open plain field, and it's so obvious that somebody's just crouched prone out in the middle of a field, as opposed to, like, I can see there's a shrub there, and I can see there's a shrub there, but from a distance it would just look like a shrub. So yeah, I kind of, like, I guess I give myself, like, a bit of a handicap because I want the visuals of this game more than I give a shit about, like, wherever I can find a player in the distance. And as I am getting a little bit better at playing it anyway, I find that, like, it's neither here nor there. Like, I notice them if they're moving, and most people don't just hide out in the shrubs. Yeah, right. Okay, that sounds like it's on this beach. That sounds like two people. So one of them killed the other, it sounded like. I think they might have been down, like, in the... Oh, there you are. Like, behind that tree somewhere. Alright. Now, did you kill the other person that was over here? Because if you didn't, I have them to deal with too. Well, Thank you. The fog looks like it's lifting like a little bit. They sound like they'd be behind that tree. I'm gonna perch over here. Oh, the fog is lifting. Oh. That is just barely on the edge of the circle, if you notice. Here comes a car. Well, it is goodies, but we're top 3 now. So this guy in the car and me is 2 people. Get behind a car. Get behind this before he sees me. Just doing a quick lap around to make sure this area is safe or not. And judged by the extra grenade, I would say that maybe the 3rd person's down here. Either way, I've got that guy in a car to figure out. That's going to be on the beach. Here he comes. I want to stay out of sight, and I want to let him, like, maybe run down there. Oh, it's in the water. That would be fucking dangerous. Unless you can touch it from this side. Oh, man, all the fog is lifting now. I can finally fucking see clearly. Make all the jokes you want about that. Actually, it literally is after the rain has come, hasn't it? I find that amusing. Alright, he's coming back. I haven't heard anybody else shooting. Where are you going, mate? Who the fuck just shot at me? Because that was not you. Alright, somebody shot at me. Oh. Coming to me. Hold up. I got 1 hit on him. Fucking better than nothing. There goes the cruise boat again. Alright, let's move. He's moving straight up into circle. I don't have much of a choice about this. I also honestly don't know where the other guy is. But it's going to be down here. Legit though, that grenade and 1 shot on him was a pretty good shot. Oh yeah, there's a car right in the middle of there. I don't remember it being there before. There he is. Yeah, so somebody's down in the houses. I just don't know which one. And for the throwing a smoke grenade is it kind of trails off showing you where it's come from. Oh, and don't do this to me. Alright, am I in the circle? Yes. Come on, mate. Just do it. You know you want to. You'll probably kill me anyway. Really can't quite figure out where I am. Either that or he... that sounds more like a warning shot, honestly. Alright, he's smoking up over at his car. Alright, so I've basically got to just go straight ahead. As long as I'm behind a tree, mate, you can't run me flat. Keep moving. This is like the worst. The guy in the house has to come out. This guy's got to come out. I've got like the only good tree. I can see the guy that's in the house. Oh, thank God. That was one of those little fast vectors. The car's not really going to help you much. Be honest with that one. I don't know if he saw me, but I'm going to throw a smoke over here. Make him think that I'm moving. I'm gone. None of that. Smoke's going to be covering me, unfortunately. Oh, he torched himself as well. Brilliant. I hope he hurt himself, like, pretty solidly from that. And here he goes again. Really thinks I'm behind the now. And it's close. I was going to say, I'm like, it's close. I could back up. I chose not to. I'm surprised that he, like, cocked out himself.